Lobo, guys. Lobo, y'all. Scan a movie. It's gonna be directed by Michael Bay. Everybody.
I mean, is this confirmed? Is this a rumor? I mean, what's the status of this? Because I was floored when I read it. I was like, oh my god, this is. I mean, first of all, who's clamoring for like? Why are they even pushing? Like, they have so many great characters, and I don't have a problem with Lobo, but I'm like, he's like not on the top of the list. You got to get some of these other characters right.
I'll say this: it's a rumor. Mm-hmm. That's what we'll say as it goes right now. So it's a rumor. The rumor is that Warner Brothers actually wants Michael Bay. So there are rumors, reports, whatever you want to call it. It's not confirmed. As of recording this, it is not confirmed to my knowledge. But supposedly there are talks happening. Mm-hmm. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. This man has ruined Transformers. Listen, this is what I'll say. Okay, I'm trying to figure out the silver lining.
Ruined it? Are you sure? That's debatable.
That he ruined Transformers?
I'd say Transformers wasn't even on that level to begin with, but
no, I can definitely say he ruined it because the first movie was a big hit. That was a good movie and it made a good amount of money.
I mean, they make money. Are they like amazing? I mean, the first one was entertaining. It was entertaining.
Here's what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. Transformers has always been a popular property amongst people from the 90s. It's a property that's recognizable because people grew up with it.
The toys.
The toys, right. And the cartoons and the animated movies, which also did decently in theaters. Mm-hmm. So that first movie was a hit. Like Bumblebee became one of those, like, you can't deny if you're taking your kid to go buy some stuff in the store, to some back to school stuff, there was some Bumblebee merchandise in the store. Mm-hmm. Like Transformers the movie was a big thing when it came out. Mm-hmm. It was 2, 3, 4, and 5 trash. Everybody, garbage. I'm not trying to say it was like the biggest thing ever. I'm not saying it was on the level of the MCU, mm-hmm. but that first Transformers movie definitely did something for the Transformers like brand. You know what I'm saying? Mm. It wasn't like an Oscar-winning movie, but it was good. It was good enough to put it on a map from a marketing perspective. And he ruined. I can say that. I will say that he ruined Transformers. I'm gonna say it right there. He ruined the movie franchise. Mm-hmm. But Michael Bay has made good movies, like The Rock. You know that movie? Remember that movie where I think it's Sean Connery, Nick Cage, and they're escaping from Alcatraz, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
it's a good movie. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Bay has had some good movies, but it's just been a long time since I've enjoyed something from Michael Bay. But the silver lining here is if you want something to explode, that is the best person. You can't get anybody better from a visual perspective when it comes to explosions. That guy makes explosions look beautiful, fantastic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess if Lobo's going for like an over-the-top action movie, maybe. But I don't want it. We'll put it out there right now, man. What do you think, man?
What are your... I mean, I don't want it for at least 2 reasons, or a number of reasons. I mean, my first concern is just the character of Lobo. Like I said earlier, I'm just like, you have some of the biggest characters out there in your comic book lineup, and you've yet to really get them right. And now we're just gonna start shooting randomly at just other things. We're just gonna have Space Wolverine out there. I mean, this guy's not recognizable. People don't really care about him. Who?
Space Wolverine.
That's what he is. That's what he is. He's a Space Wolverine with just a sense of humor. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's a bad move. What does this add to the lineup of movies to the DC cinematic universe? What is this supposed to be? Is it just like we're bleeding cash here, so we need something that's just like nonsensical that we know is gonna make a lot of money? You know, at least be honest about it if it is what it is. But it's just it's baffling. It's on the level of an Aunt May movie. It's on the level of the Black Cat and Silver Saver movie.
Okay, listen. I'll give you Black Cat and Silver Saver, but that Aunt May movie. What is the central plot in this Aunt May movie?
What is
She's
this?
out of flour and she can't bake the apple pies for the fundraiser or something?
And I add that to the Lobo movie. What is the central plot to the Lobo movie?
A badass dude running around space doing crazy stuff. He's a bounty hunter. That could at least be fun. Enjoyable. What freaking Aunt May? Nobody cares about Aunt May like that. I may have hurt Peter Parker's feelings and saying that, but nobody cares about Aunt May like that.
I don't appreciate this ageism, Hazy. Saying that because she's old. She can't be interesting because she's old.
Listen, people may not know Lobo either, you know, but like comic book fans are maybe the only people who really know Lobo. And even I don't really know Lobo like well. Like I know the character, but I can't say I really know too much about him. But at least I know like a bounty hunter running around space, just like almost being a parody movie, like an anti-hero. That could be fun. That could be enjoyable. But Aunt May? Come on, man.
Okay, it's within the spectrum. It's within that range.
Okay. Fine. Yes, Aunt May was going to be a spy. So I see, you know, Dr. Strangelove pointed down the chat. Yes, she was going to be a spy. But I mean, you're literally taking Aunt May and turning her into a character that's just like, this might as well not be Aunt May. This could be someone named, you know, Jane Williams. It does not. It just so happens that her name is Aunt May. You were going to tie it somehow to Spider-Man. But that was unnecessary.
Yeah.
It could have been hot as a period piece. Think Agent Carter or something along the lines of that. But who asked for that? Who wanted that? Nobody watches a Spider-Man movies like, you know, that Aunt May. I'd love to know what she went through.
What about now though?
What do you mean? What about now?
What current Aunt May? She's
fine.
Yeah.
Nobody's out here like, yo, son, yo, I want to get that movie with Aunt May, man, yo. What? Like, I want to get that movie now that she's younger
agree. And I agree.
Like, come on, man.
I agree. I'm
raising my blood pressure over this.
Speaking in hyperbole, but my point still stands. Yeah, okay, it's somewhat of a cool premise, but or it could be a premise that could lead to something, but I don't know.
It's going to lead to trash, and it's going to lead to me sleeping in the movie theaters. But what I wanted to say in response,
and it is Michael Bay too. I mean, yeah, you said he's got some good movies, but that was almost 20 years ago.
We talking about Michael Bay in his prime is like 90s Michael Bay.
20 years.
It's now 2018.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. It's a long time, man. Now, what I will say about your point about, you know, so many characters that DC has in their arsenal that they haven't gotten right, that is probably like I'm just triggered about Michael Bay. I'll keep it a buck 50. But, you know, just the idea of him directing a Lobo movie. But you're absolutely right, because this is a point that when it first came out that we talked about, which is, yo DC, you haven't gotten your main characters right yet, and you're out here churning out a Lobo movie.
Lobo front and center.
You dropped just like I understand they dropped Justice League and they're like, you know, they're disappointed about the financial, so they're just maybe they're trying to just pull out something they feel can be unique and make a movie about it. I'm not saying this movie is going to be garbage. Well, I did say that, but I did say that in the moment. But removing myself from a moment, I'm not saying it's definitively going to be garbage. I'm saying you got so many other characters that could truly build your brand, and you're going to focus on Lobo. Like, this is not a Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy situation. Like, Marvel and focusing on Guardians of the Galaxy, they already had a universe established. They already had their characters that was post Avengers. They already had movies. You know what I'm saying? They already had a universe. And they used Guardians of the Galaxy as a doorway into their cosmic universe. So there was intention there. And maybe Lobo is the doorway too. But why use Lobo when you got, I don't know, the Green Lanterns?
No, I think Steppenwolf was the stepping stone into the DC cosmic realm.
No, Steppenwolf was a stepping stone into the ninth circle of hell for comic book fans. Right? That was absolute basura, trash, garbage. Sorry, man. Justice League was a disappointment. I understand that, DC. I get it. But you have some of the most recognizable brands in that Justice League movie. You've got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman now. I mean, I say Wonder Woman now. I think she's definitely been recognizable from before, but that is your most successful character. Case closed at this point.
Yeah.
Case closed. She's the only one that doesn't like incite like crazy, wars within the fandom when you talk about whether or not she's good.
Yeah, they should
give her she's solid.
They should give her the Rock, to be quite honest with you. Like
they should give her the Rock.
They shouldn't be talking about a Lobo. Like talk about like 5 more Wonder Woman movies or something. Like she leads the Justice League or something. Let's do something. Come on, guys. This is not revolutionary. This is not interesting. It is what it is. At this point, these comic book movies have turned into how close can we get to $1 billion of revenue?
And for everybody who might be tired of me overreacting about this, shall I go back to the evidence of how many movies they have in the works? I love to do this when we talk about DC because it sort of makes people go like, what? Like their mouths, they're just like that. Like they're like Aquaman's been, it's been filming. Shazam is now filming. Wonder Woman 2's in the works. They had a Cyborg movie that was set for 2020. They had a Green Lantern Corps movie that was set for 20. Other movies in development: Batgirl, The Batman. They've also had Gotham City Sirens, a solo Joker Origins movie, Flashpoint, a Black Adam solo movie, a Justice League Dark movie, Nightwing, Suicide Squad 2. There was also supposedly a movie that was going to be Harley Quinn and Joker, and it wasn't confirmed as to whether this would be a Joker origin movie or Gotham City Sirens, but it's still crazy. A Deadshot film that was supposed to be in the works starring Will Smith. A Deathstroke film that was announced earlier or late last year. I mean, there was supposed to be a Justice League sequel. Now they may be canceling that based on how Justice League 1 performed. I don't know.
Man of Steel 2, possibly.
Man of Steel 2 was supposed to be something that works. A Birds of Prey film was also supposed to be in the works.
Man of Steel is gonna have problems if Shazam out Superman's Superman, because he could easily be a better Superman movie than a goddamn Superman movie. They could actually get it right with Shazam. That's honestly the only DC movie that I'm just like, okay, let's see what this is about at this point.
I actually agree with you on the Shazam front because I feel like Shazam is a little bit more, what's the word, relatable. Shazam has shades of
hopeful. That's what the S stands for. But
yeah, Shazam has hopes of has shades of Spider-Man in him, where it's a young kid trying to, I mean, he actually gets the powers to be an adult, but also trying to do adult things in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But he's a freaking kid. And it also has potential to, to be humorous. Like Shazam has potential. But you're right. If they out Superman, that's a problem. Shout out to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson over here, executive producing Shazam, by the way.
Beasted.
He was like, yo, I ain't trying to be in no franchise that's going to mess up my character. So I'm Black Adam, so Shazam better be done right.
And
because also Black Adam was actually confirmed as a movie, and
way before Man of Steel even came out.
It was Black Adam was a movie that they were supposed to be doing like before Shazam.
Yeah,
because Shazam didn't really. They were sort of like topsy-turvy about whether or not they were going to do a Shazam movie. People were like, yo, Black Adam before Shazam, what?
Yeah, but at this point, it's The Rock. So I guess it just kind of makes logical sense, I suppose.
Right.
But again, the mentality, when you got The Rock in the movie, you're shooting for $1 billion of revenue. Yeah. Whenever there's like, okay, we need The Rock. That means that's synonymous with we want to be successful in China and we want to make $1 billion worldwide.
Mm.
And if that's what DC's going for, I mean, at least, I guess maybe they won't be scraping the bottom of the barrel at least.
Yeah, and let's also, as you're talking about that, let's also throw into the pot the fact that they've been shifting their executives around like chess pieces to sort of figure out things in the wake of Justice League. Yeah. So you've got all these moving parts, and then you hear all these movie announcements. You hear Joaquin Phoenix rumored as being the Joker in the Joker Origins movie, and people are like, whoa, what about Jared Leto? And Jared Leto was even like, yo,
what about Jared Leto?
What about Jared Leto, baby? What about Jared Leto, baby?
I mean, did Jared Leto not watch Suicide Squad? Maybe that answers his question there.
Hey,
bomb, shots fired.
You fired some. I don't even have a rebuttal to that, man. Because you fired some shots, man. That I would help you aim that gun. That's all I'll say. You're gonna fire those shots. I will be like, yo, reload. I'll be helping you out.
Yeah,
get the ammo, help you out.
I just pulled up at them with like Joker did in Killing Joke with the Hawaiian shirt and everything.
but I mean, this Lobo movie to me is not a great idea. I'm not hyped for it. I don't think Michael Bay is the right person for it. If they are going with Michael Bay, and I think they should stop wooing Michael Bay. There are so many, I'm not going to name them, but I'm sure there's so many talented directors. It's not my job. I'm not a producer. It's not my job to pick these directors, but it is my self-appointed job to express how I feel about how you're adapting these comic book properties. And I see Marvel over here. Marvel literally turned their obscure characters into prominent characters. Iron Man was like yes, he was an Avenger in the comics, but he was like B-level at best in terms of brand recognition. The only characters that Marvel had that were like recognizable were probably Captain America and probably Hulk.
Yeah,
right.
They made Thor work.
They made like Thor work. Black Panther is about to work.
They're planning on making a Black Widow movie. They're
DC,
making Ant-Man and the Wasp. I mean,
DC's out here struggling to make Justice League, dogs. Their main team